welcome to Powerful Positive Prayer. I'm Reverend Sherry, and over the next few episodes, I'm going to be guiding you through steps for this powerful method of making prayer just so simple and easy, and it can be used by anyone. This method was taught by Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science and Mind of Spirit. Now, last week we covered the first step of positive prayer, called recognition, where we recognize God is everything, God is all. And after that episode, someone asked, Rev Sherry, can I really use any name I want for my higher power? The term God just doesn't do it for me anymore. And the simple answer is yes. Use any term or title you want for God, as long as it comes from your heart. For certainly, the divine doesn't mind. Now, being curious, I looked up online some names for God, and I found this one article that listed 950 names for God. And I'm sure there's many more. So just go for it. So this week, the second step is called the Unification step. Kind of a fancy word for just saying that we realize we are all unified with God. We're all one. For it makes sense, right? If God is everything, then we must be a part of that everything, that allness. And since we're part of that allness, that means we're also united with one another and all creation. Now, it may not seem that way with all that's going on in the world, or even when in our own immediate circumstance, we may be having an argument with somebody. It may not feel like oneness, but it is always true all the time, and it just takes a shift of our consciousness to recognize this oneness. So, about this unity, how can we start our prayer in this second step? What words can we use to really bring to that front that we are united with the divine? Well, you might want to say, I know that I am one with God or Spirit. Or, I know I am united with that infinite source that created everything. Or you might say, God and I are inseparable. Or even, I know that the flow of Spirit is in and as and through me always. You see, just use the words that feel right to you. And so now, before we try a prayer using the first and second steps, recognition and unification, just want to let you know that you can find out more if you have questions about powerful prayer. You can write to me at revsherry@universalspiritcenter.org. You can see it on the screen. And be sure to contribute to Universal Spirit Center, the spiritual community I work through. And you can use the QR code to give a donation. Be sure to share this YouTube channel with friends. And if you'd like to know about updates when new episodes are available, just click on the little bell, notification bell. So just before we go into our prayer, I just want to mention that after the prayer, don't just jump right up for the next task, the next things you're going to be doing. Sit in just a few moments of stillness and silence. Let the peace and the blessings kind of soak in. All right, and so now as we begin to pray, let us relax. And I invite you to take in a deep breath and slowly release it. So we breathe in and breathe out. Let's do another one. You may want to close your eyes. We breathe in and breathe out. And so let us begin our prayer. I know there is one divine power throughout the whole universe. Some call it God, I call it Spirit. It is the all there is. It is all powerful, all knowing. It is whole. And also, it is love. It is a close presence near to my heart. And so I know this spirit that flows in and as and through me is a part of me, and I'm a part of it. I can never be separated from this one that is the life of all creation. I know that this one works in my daily life and in each of the lives of those watching this video, that each of us is a powerful part of God. Each of us is given many gifts that we can share with the world to make it a better place. I also know for each of us that this world is a wonderful place. It is a universe of good. It is a universe that wants to bless us with all kinds of wonderfulness, despite what the circumstances may seem like. And I know that you and I are empowered to make this a most wonderful life for ourselves and for others, that our good ripples out into the world, making it a place of peace and love and unity. So I am grateful for all these things, all these gifts of spirit that come, whether I ask for it or not. I simply just open my hands. We just simply open our hands and hearts to receive this good. And so I now release the truth of these words to that principle of God that makes all things happen. And I know it's happening right here and right now. So I simply step aside and I let God be God. And let us declare this truth together by saying, Amen, Amen, Aho, and so it is.